A blessed morning to you all, my viewers and subscribers. Welcome back to the channel. Bright and early. Well, as you can see, it's not fully bright on the outside as yet, but what you will understand, I'm gonna go through the scorecard for you guys so you can know exactly where we ended on the end of day one in that first test match against Australia. Just make sure you watch until the end. Subscribe if you have not yet subscribed. All right, let's get straight into work. So 293 for 2. That is where Australia ended day one, batting first. 293 for 2. So the West Indies bowlers, they were definitely put through the paces. They had to go through the paces, my viewers and subscribers. And we were able to complete 90 overs, 293 for 2. I would take 293 for 2, but I would take it with 5 more wickets in the bag. You understand? If we had taken probably 4 or 5 more wickets than we had we took, then I definitely would have been okay. 293 for 2 with 2 set batsmen at the crease. Definitely not where we would have wanted to be. Marnus Lamashane still at the crease and 154. Steve Smith would have already notched up his half century and looking to push on. Let me just say this from now, my viewers and subscribers. I didn't get a chance to see the game like that, so I won't be able to give you pinpoint details as I usually, as I would usually do. So for all the experts that are going to say, boy, you missed this, you missed that, let me just say I am giving you a recap based on what I am seeing on the scorecard. Right now that we have gotten that out of the way, so 293 for 2. We were able to pick up a early wicket. Jaden Seals removing David Warner pretty early. I think he removed him for 5. David Warner got 5 off around about 16. So playing after a ball that was loose outside the off stump, maybe 3 or maybe about 2 more stumps outside the off stump, and you only succeeded in dragging it on and was removed. But after that, my peeps, it was hard work out there. And it took a while before we saw any more success, and success came in the form of Kyle Mayers taking a wicket. So it was a hard road to travel, my viewers and subscribers, and a mighty long way to go on the day. As I said, I didn't get a chance to sit and watch the game throughout the night, so I will not be able to tell you whether or not we were not bowling a good line or a good length, or it was just the Australians being dominant as was expected. Marnus Lamashane, as I said earlier, he's still there. Marnus Lamashane and Usman Khawaja, they both put on a good amount of runs, over 100 runs before Usman Khawaja was removed, and in came Steve Smith. So still at the crease, we have Steve Smith on 59, and Marnus Lamashane is on 154. And still Steve Smith and Marnus, those two guys have their bromance going. So we're definitely going to have to work hard to pull those two apart. When they are batting together, they usually encourage each other. And as I said, one looking to bring up a century, next one looking to bring up a double century. So the guys need to work hard. So from 9 for 1 is when we took the first wicket, up until 151 for 2 when Usman Khawaja was removed. Think he got into the 60s. And 293 for 2 going. The going is tough, my peeps. The going is definitely tough. And as I said, I would take that 293, but if we had probably 5 more wickets in the bag, which would have made it 7 or 8, I definitely would have said, okay, not too bad. But with the bulk of the team still to bat, these guys can turn up the ante on the second day, probably try and get another 150, close to another 200, and then put us in. So we already have our back against the wall. Now where the bowling is concerned, as we know, we were definitely talking about Azari Josie firing us into a good lead, but so far that's not happening at all, my peeps. We have Jaden Seals, 14 overs, gave away 63 runs, had 3 maidens. So that is where we are at. Started good, as I said, with a wicket getting David Warner out, but after that the batsmen were able to settle down and milk the bowling. Kyle Mears had one for 24 off his 11 overs, so doing his work as per usual. Alzari Joseph, the man that was expected to really strike fear into the Aussies' heart, so to speak. We know these guys are not afraid of pace. He didn't pick up any wicket. He gave away 46 runs off his 15 overs. Started pretty well his first 3-4 overs based on when I was following it before I went to sleep. He wasn't doing too bad at all, my viewers. And Jason Holder, 16 overs cost him 29 runs, being economical as usual. But the one thing that we're hoping to see Jason Holder do is become a little bit more penetrative, especially when bowling to the top order batsmen. He has very good skill set when it comes on to delivering the ball, when it comes on to keeping the ball on a good line and length. But sometimes he gets the batsman beaten, but because he's not a lot of pace, the batsmen tend to have a little bit more time. They are not rushed into playing certain shots. Or say for example the ball is on a good line and a good length, the batsmen have good time, have adequate time to basically figure out what shot to play because of the lack of pace. But Jason Holder not going to give away a lot of runs, but in test cricket, you want to take 20 wickets. You definitely want to take 20 wickets in test cricket. Now, Raston Chase, he bowled 15 overs and they were just milking him. Yeah, man, they milk Raston Chase 15 overs for 63 runs. This is test cricket, my viewers and subscribers, and the half spinner bowled 15 overs for 63 runs. Now I can see why, well, not say I can see, I had an idea why some of these guys did not want to select him, but at the end of the day, going into a test match, it's always nice to have a spinner there, but never work out to at all, my peeps, so far. Brathwaite, he had 1 over for 3 runs, so as we speak, 293 for 2. Hopefully the guys are having a restful night right now as I am recording this video, and they will go into the second day's play feeling themselves. You understand? As I said, 2 guys are set, Steve Smith and Marnus Lamashane, but it's a brand new day, and they are going to have to face the fresh bowlers, so hopefully the bowlers will be able to get them. And we have to be attacking. We can't go out there and start defending now and hoping that these guys will declare. We need to remove these 2 guys, and after we remove these 2 guys, we still have we have Travis Head and Cameron Green and Carey and these guys still to come, and Pat Cummins, and all of these guys are pretty handy with the bat in hand, so to speak. But I am definitely hoping that we'll be able to get a couple of early wickets on day 2. And as per usual, the comment section is open for all those who got a chance to see the game in its entirety. Well, the entirety of the first day's play. You can go in the comment section and let me know exactly what I missed. You guys know how it went. You guys know how it go with me already. Work and coaching in the evenings, so we definitely don't really have the time to see all of the games. So just go down in the comment section, my viewers, and let me know exactly what we need to tighten up on. Why is it that we didn't pick up any wicket? Did we drop any catch, or were we slack in the field? Where exactly did we go wrong on day 1? Just go ahead and let me know in the comment section. Zine, big up on yourself.